So dear students, can you tell me what did we do in the last class? What did you learn in the last class? Anyone?
And pronunciation tips.
Not pronunciation, pronunciation tips. Okay.
The difference between
Yes.
ancient and between ancient and the pronunciation.
Pronunciation. See, I don't want to hear the word pronunciation. You pronounce a word, but the noun is pronunciation. Just like we repeat, the action of repeating is repetition. Okay, it is not repetition. So there is a difference between the verb and the noun form. You pronounce a word and we learn the correct pronunciation. And I hope you remember about the stress also. Did I tell you about the stress?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
So when you pronounce the word pronunciation, where is the stress given? Where are you supposed to give the stress? On which syllable? Nivedita? Where do you give the stress? I had given you the rule, right? As per the rule.
Yes, ma'am.
Michelle?
Is it what occur?
No, I'm talking about the stress on the syllables. I hope I explained it to you in the last class about the syllables. Was the video?
I'm a little bit late to class.
Okay, maybe you missed it out. Was the video of Janvi Panwar shown to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what was the content of the video? That was about the difference between pronunciation and accent.
And accent.
Yes, exactly. So what is meant by pronunciation? What do you mean by pronunciation? Do you think it's the same? Is
No, ma'am.
pronunciation and accent the
No,
same?
ma'am.
No, they are different. Yes. So what is pronunciation, Stina? Don't hesitate to answer. Even if you go wrong, it's okay. Can also always correct. Adidev, what do you mean by pronunciation? Please unmute your audio. What did you understand by the word pronunciation? Yes? No response from Adidev. Okay, Aaron Jomi. Mute your audio. There is some problem with the audio there. Please leave the class and join again. There is some problem with the sound. Yes, Nivedita.
Ma'am, pronunciation is
Pronunciation, Nivedita. Correct it.
pronunciation. Pronunciation is the way we pronounce different words in a speech. And accent, that is something like a person's cultural identity or heritage.
It depends on from where
they
the person, yes, where he belongs, a country or the region. Okay, the environment, the accent depends on that, whereas pronunciation is based on the way you pronounce the word, and it depends on the clarity of the word, how well the listener is able to understand you, and also the intonation, the stress, the syllable stress, the word stress in a sentence, the articulation. All this is about pronunciation, whereas accent solely depends on the place or the region from where you. So like there is a British accent, American accent, German accent, Australian accent, depends on the regions. Even in India, we have different accents. The people who speak in Delhi, or sorry, North India, their accent is entirely different. The dialects, it's different from what the South Indians speak, how the South Indians speak. Okay. And even though we follow British English, there are different accents in UK. Cockney accent, Welsh accent. So we recommend the pure accent, the standard British accent, that is BBC English, or it is also known as Queen's English or Oxford English. Okay. and generally it is known as received pronunciation. Okay, the standard British English is called received pronunciation. That is what we follow. So whenever you watch a video, please try to follow or try to listen to the same type of accent, or else you might get confused. And I had given you a very practical tip to improve your pronunciation. Did I ask you to watch some channel regularly?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Which was the channel?
BBC.
BBC World News. And has anyone started watching the channel?
Yes, ma'am.
Who? Sanika. Okay, very good. See, I would suggest, very good, Vivian. I would suggest all of you try watching BBC. Just set aside 10 to 15 minutes every day. It will definitely help you in improving your accent. Okay. So regarding pronunciation, we were talking about the word syllable and stress on the syllable. Now tell me, what do you mean by syllable? What do you mean by syllable? Savio and Sandra, are you listening? Huh. Pay attention, okay? What do you mean by syllable?
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes, Vivian.
Ma'am, the breakdown of a
Huh.
word.
Word. The way
Yes.
you break a word. And how do you do it? Is there any rule based on what each word is like divided into parts? Huh? Can anyone guess the answer? Each word can be divided into 1, 2, or more parts, depending on something. What is that? No idea. Okay, ma'am, I'll tell you. Huh? Yes? Was that Shravana? Yes?
Clap.
Clap method. Okay, she's near to the answer, but she exactly, it's a vague answer.
Is it sound?
Huh? What sound? What sound?
The vowel and consonant sound.
Exactly, exactly. You know the vowel sound and the consonant sound. So each word can be divided into parts based on the sound. Okay, for example, like I'm going to write a word on the board. Education, right? Now, based on the vowel sound, this word can be divided into parts. Can anyone tell me how many parts can this word be divided into?
4.
Yes, please tell that how to divide. Look at the sound of the vowels and then divide it. Like, yes. A, Shravana. Huh. Education. Exactly. Education. You can see each part has got a vowel sound. Education. And as per our pronunciation rule, where should the stress be? Okay, I have not told you about that. We'll talk about it later. So this word is divided into 4 syllables. So you can note down what is a syllable. A syllable is, please note it down, a unit of pronunciation. Look at the word of pronunciation. Okay, it's not pronunciation, it's pronunciation. N-U-N. A unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without the surrounding consonant. Consonants. With or without the surrounding consonants is called a syllable. syllable. What's the definition of a syllable? A unit of pronunciation. Look at the word pronunciation, having one vowel sound with or without the surrounding consonants is called a syllable. So look at the word education that we wrote here. Yes, education. Look at the first syllable. It has got a pure vowel sound. There is no supporting consonant, letter, or sound here. Okay, so Jew. Here we have the surrounding consonant D and Shin. So each part, if you observe each part or each syllable, you will understand that each syllable comprises a vowel sound. It may be or may not be without a consonant sound. So I hope the syllable is clear to you, right? So according to this, any word, there are words with one syllable, two syllables, three syllables, and multiple syllables, many syllables, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. So the stress on the right syllable also gives the right pronunciation of the word. So that was what was said in the video that we saw in the previous class. Syllable stress. Now, I hope you all noted it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So I would like to share a small experience in my life. It happened around 7 to 8 years ago. I had gone for a workshop, teacher's workshop, which was held in Thrissur. And there were around 200 to 300 teachers. And the resource person was from Loyola College, Chennai. Have I shared this with you before?
No, ma'am.
No, okay, okay. So it was a very inspiring session, and this resource person was very excellent. And at the end of the session, he asked us teachers to get ready with a word ending with Tion. Okay, so even I was ready with my word, and he asked each of us to stand up and pronounce a word. And the word that I chose was, I'll write it on the board. Yes, it was. How do you read this word?
Acceleration.
Okay, acceleration. Okay. So it was my turn, and each teacher was getting up and telling their own words they have selected, ending with Tion. Even I said acceleration. He asked me to sit down. And finally, he said that most of them pronounced the word wrongly. And we were like really confused. What's wrong? Because I have been pronouncing this word exactly the same way for years. And I did not know what went wrong. And then he gave the rule that he explained to us whenever you pronounce the word ending with Tion, the penultimate syllable must be stressed. Okay, I'll tell you what is penultimate. Ultimate means last. Penultimate means second last. The syllable that comes just before the last syllable. So in this word, which will be the penultimate syllable?
Ma'am,
Ra.
Yes. So let us first divide the word into syllables. Okay. Acceleration. So how many syllables are there in this word? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes,
Five.
5 syllables. And the rule is whenever you pronounce the words ending with Tion, the penultimate syllable must be stressed. So how do you pronounce a word?
acceleration.
Exactly. So stressing means you should know what is stress. Stress means that particular syllable should be highlighted. It should be a louder, it should be stronger. Okay, so stress on the syllables, the difference in the stress on the syllables will be it will differ as we stress on different syllables. For example, if you are stressing on the first syllable, you will be reading the word as acceleration, and that is how I pronounce the word that day. And he said it's wrong. Acceleration, acceleration. Moving on to the second syllable, acceleration. See, the stress moved on to the second syllable. Now, if I put the stress on the third syllable, you will read the word as acceleration. Sorry, acceleration, right? Acceleration. Then again, fourth syllable, acceleration. And that is the perfect pronunciation. And if you stress on the last syllable, that is the ultimate syllable, it will be acceleration. See? So, do you find the difference when you stress on different syllables?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So just imagine words having different, like many syllables. Depends on the stress on the right syllable. And he said that, he said one very a very important thing that day. He said that if you just take care of this particular rule, you will be pronouncing around 30,000 words perfectly. Just you focus on the TION words and you stress on the penultimate syllable. You will be pronouncing the words around 30,000 words in the right way. Like that, it's not only about the TION words. There are certain rules. There is no specific rule, but there are some general rules that have to be taken care when you pronounce the words. Okay, so is this one clear to you? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
so
Yes,
please take care. Please take care. Whenever you come across the words ending with TION, remember what are syllables. Just take care that you stress on the penultimate, that is second last syllable, and you will be pronouncing the word perfectly. Okay, now, if you want to know more about this, I will show you a video. Please watch it carefully. Okay, so now I believe you got a correct idea about the syllables and stress on syllables, right? So you saw the last word, that was INFORMATION. Which syllable was stressed in that word?
M-A.
Yes.
May.
And
May.
don't you think that it is a penultimate syllable?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So that is about the stress on syllables. So it's a video of around, I guess, 13 to 14 minutes. So I'll be playing it for you like 3 to 4 minutes in all the classes, because it's going to be very helpful for you. Okay, you cannot learn everything all together, but at least you will be aware of these facts. Okay, now how do you divide the words into syllable? You know, you are dividing the sound. So there are two practical methods using which you can divide the syllable. One is a method that I always used to teach the smaller classes, that is clap method. That is what Shravana said. Clap. Every time you hear the vowel sound, you just give a clap. For example, information. How many syllables are there in the word information? Information. 4 syllables, right? Information. Four syllables. Now, television. Television. 4, right? Television. Exactly 4. What about congratulations? Congratulations.
5 syllables.
Exactly,
syllables.
5 syllables. Like that.
syllables.
So that is one method using which you can count the number of syllables. There is another interesting method. That is, when you pronounce the word, just keep your hand under your chin. Okay? Just place your hand under your chin and count the number every time your jaw drops. For example, information. Information. You can see your jaw drops 4 times. Right? Yeah. That is one more method using which you can count the number of syllables. So either you can follow the clap method or the jaw dropping method. Both are interesting, right? Now, get ready with your book. I'm going to jot down a few words Just look at the sound. You can use either the clap method or the jaw dropping method, and you have to say how many syllables are there in this word. Come on, get ready. Syllables. First word, picnic. So what you have to do is just put a slash where the word has to be divided, and just put a hyphen, write the number of syllables. And at the end, we will check how many, how many you could write it correctly. Second word, dictionary. See, the word is dictionary. Okay, dictionary. Responsibility. Responsibility. Fourth word, try. Fifth word, execution. Flash. Index. Choreographer. Okay. 8 words are enough. Picnic, dictionary, responsibility, try, execution, clash, index, choreographer.
Ma'am, finished.
Okay. Got the number of syllables? Did it?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Aaron, can you please unmute? Let me check if there is still that sound. Not able to unmute? There is some sound. Anyway, no problem. Aaron, can you tell me how many syllables are there in the first word? Picnic.
2.
Very good. That is picnic, right? 2 syllables. You can mute. Good. Picnic. So either using the clap method, picnic. E and E, both vowel sounds in both the syllables. Then, Al Asfan, tell me how many syllables are there in the word dictionary?
4.
Exactly. Can you tell me how did you divide it? Huh? How did you divide the word? That's fun. Your answer is correct. Yes, yes. Tell me. How do you divide it?
Dictionary.
Yes. Diksha. Here, this one. Just a moment. So, okay. Dictionary. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And what about the third
Ma'am,
word?
can I?
Yes.
Ma'am, 6 syllables.
Ma'am.
6 syllables.
Exactly. Very good. How?
Responsibility.
Responsibility. You can very well make it out. It's very easy to find out the number of syllables because the way it's a way how we pronounce it. Screen is keeping on moving. Okay. Are you able to see the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So that's 6. 6. And now, fourth one. The fourth word. How many syllables are there in the fourth word?
One.
Exactly.
One
One syllable. It's a monosyllable word. Because see, you cannot see a vowel letter here. T-R-Y. All the 3 letters are consonants. But there is a vowel sound that is I. So this word has only 1 syllable. Next one, execution.
Ma'am,
Four.
Yes, exactly. Execution. 4 syllables. And what about clash?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Syllable.
Very good. Yes. So you
One
cannot
syllable.
say how many syllables are there just looking at the number of letters. See, TRY, just 3 letters, 1 syllable, whereas CLASH, this word has 5 letters, but still 1 syllable. And what about index?
2
ma'am,
syllables.
2 syllables. Very
Two
good.
syllables.
And then choreographer?
Five.
5 syllables.
Five
Yes.
syllables.
5
Six, ma'am.
syllables.
How do you divide it?
Ko,
Ho,
li,
re,
Go.
o,
yo,
Gra.
for.
for. Exactly. 5 syllables. Wow. I'm so happy that you picked it up. Very good. So that's all for today. So please do understand that any word can be divided into syllables and the stress on the correct syllable has a lot to do with the right pronunciation. Okay. I hope the topic is clear to you. Next, we will see what is the, what are the different rules. How do you normally stress on the syllables? You saw a simple word, banana, right? Banana. Right. It's true. You won't say banana. If you are saying all the 3 syllables in the same way, it will be banana and you might sound like a minion, right? So it's like you stress on the right syllable. It will be a bit higher, louder and longer. Okay. Thank you all. Please, I would like to take the attendance.